Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening to the mid lane meta? First, we had 80 carries. Then we had Nasus to counter the 80 carries. And now, CHOVY spamming Garen to counter the Nasus. I don't know what's happening here. This is just absolutely disgusting with the meta in the mid lane. He actually pulled it out tonight in the LTK. But today, we're going to be jumping onto the Rift, checking out CHOVY's Garen. Everyone's going to start spamming it again. Like, I don't know what to tell you. This champion is so simple, so easy to climb with, and I think CHOVY just ended up saying, you know what? I'm just going to spin to win. So without further ado, let's jump onto the Rift and break it down. Jumping onto the Rift, we have CHOVY Garen up against FAKER Nasus. And this is thanks to Today on the Korean server. I'll put their channel in the description below. They always make these unique VODs. So CHOVY actually played the Garen against Showmaker in the LCK today. Dominated. Spoilers, by the way. Dominated. We might even do 2 games today because he's played like 5 or 6 games of Garen in Korean solo queues so far. And Garen just absolutely shitstomps Nasus. That's number 1. Number 2, you can flex it top. There's a couple of good top lane matchups as well. And if we're seriously leading into Worlds and we're getting Nasus versus Garen mid, I personally will apply to Riot Games to fix the game because it's obvious we have issues. We can't be having Garen versus Nasus mid. Still getting lane swaps and pro play. Wait, what is happening for the poor viewer? Genuinely. Bring back Fizz. Bring back Zed in the mid lane. We did have Yasuo for a second. That's fine. And these 2 mid laners are trolling. Nothing's really happening. Gets the E. Gets the Q. Tanks the turret. And even TF Blade. I was talking to TF Blade about Garen a long time ago when he was in Korea. He told me he reckons Garen, and this was so many years ago, he said Garen is one of the most broken champions in the game. Like, it is so easy to play and so strong. And some of my Twitch chat are saying they would rather see Garen versus Nasus than 80 carry versus 80 carry or Corki versus Zir. And I guess they have a point. That meta was cringe AF also. So yeah, I don't know. I think Garen's been overtuned for a long time, and maybe CHOVY, because he plays so many top lane games and so many champions, maybe he just discovered it and said, hey, this thing's absolutely OP. Maybe he versed a couple of players in Korean solo queue and decided he wants to try it out. But after him dominating today in the LCK with it, I wouldn't be surprised if it's all we see against these bruiser type picks. In every pro league as we lead into the playoffs now. LS doesn't like this, but a lot of the time, the best mid laners like CHOVY will pick something, and then every other mid laner in the world will be like, I want to be like CHOVY, I'm going to pick it, and then everyone just copies. And I'm not going to lie, I do that. Just because CHOVY does something doesn't mean it's actually good, LS has said in the past. I'm not saying he said this about Garen, but I'm saying this. He probably wouldn't say that about Garen, but a lot of people just jump on without much thought process, and we're going to go down. Fake is going to get a kill. Flash Q. He's going to TP back into the lane here and just spin again. Berserker Greave Rush, maxing E. And I'll be honest, it seems like a very... It doesn't even seem like that big of a counter early, or am I trolling? The E's are absolutely disgusting. Auto E. Auto Q. Auto. Oh, Lilia. Wither. Q, E, R, bang. Solo Bolo. 1v2, 1v3. He is going to go down though. I have no idea how Tay on the Korean server gets these like animations and stuff. They must do a bunch of custom work. Faker goes under the tower. Does CHOVY get it? as he goes into the top lane. Oh, dude, this Yasuo. This Yasuo is, this is P Zhang. This is P Zhang. We get the Stride Breaker rush, by the way. Obviously, a lane swap happened. Faker's down bot side, Chovy's top side. Stride Breaker, dodge, Q, E. Flash, auto, dead, bang. This Faker goes down into the bot lane in the side lane. And I think Chovy just gets really accelerated with a champion like Garen. Wither. Faker's on 97 farm at 15 minutes, by the way. Pops the ultimate. Wither, Q. 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 As Chovy TP's in to try and defend tier 2. Doesn't get it. He's 180 farm at 17, though. 2 level lead. Yeah. Wow, what a champion. As we go into the next item, we have Phantom Dancer. Stride Breaker, Phantom Dancer. And I will be doing another review after this that doesn't have any breaks or anything. This one is just him versus Faker and a very fast in and out. Always. Oh my god. Gets the kill, hits the ultimate. Man, you just have so much movement speed. Three level lead. 220 farm at 20 minutes. It's so over for this Nasus. E. Wait a minute. Does he die? Flash from Chovy. Flash from Lilia goes down. They start up the Nash. Man, Faker is not farming well on this champ, bro. Skarner gets the ultimate. Senna gets the ultimate. They're trying to kite it out. They do get the Baron. Lucian putting all the bullets into this. Skarner does get it. Here comes the Chovster. Spin to win, baby. Spin to win. Gives it over to the Stride Breaker. E. Ult. Shut down. Does go down, though. And they're going to get the dragon. Oh, Lilia's dead. No flash from earlier. Big shutdown. P Zhang going for the Jhin. Gets it. The fact that you can break E like that on Garen and Rai doesn't care is ridiculous. I don't know. I think the Champions kit. So Stridebreaker, PD, Mortal Reminder. I think the Champions kit, as he goes into P Zhang, Stridebreaker, E, ult. It's it's too simple. And he's going into IE now. Stridebreaker, E, Flash, Q, auto, ult. I don't know, bro. Like... Faker's gonna try and come in. Chovy, already level 18. 100 CS gap. 500 stack still. Let's see if they're able to find a fight. I think they just want... Oh my god, Chovy flank. Wait, not worth? Was that worth? As we respawn, we have the IE now. Now we find P Zhang. Stridebreaker, E. Q. Auto. Faker going for the end though. Chovy going for the split push. Wait, did they lose? Chovy! Go home! Stop farming! There he is! There he is! Flash, Stride Breaker, E. He does go down? Faker Flash. Champion is too stupid. Yeah, I think watching it even at the highest level, you realize it's a little bit dumb, the setup. Faker tries to do the do-si-do. Don't think it's gonna work. And Chovy. 360. He has a... Wait, rapid fire cannon, chat. Rapid fire cannon. Is this the build? Look at his flank, top side. Look at his flank. Look at his flank. Look at his flank. Nice, Ghana. Stride Breaker, E. Absolute spin to win champion. I'm going to watch one more game, guys, just to solidify it. But I do think this is going to be pick of the month or pick of the patch. Absolutely disgusting to watch it even in the top level of the game. Jumping into another game. We're up against a Galio this time. And it just seems like it's going to work into any melee or short-range champion. I'm wondering what the counter would be. Like Aurelian Soul, maybe? Like some type of scaling mage? Or CC mage? What's the counter to Garen? I'd probably run like Vex or something if I'm honest. And just use the fear to make him boost away. Kale or Cannon is good. True. True. That would work. That would work. And I do like that Chovy innovates a lot in the mid lane. I feel like he's actually probably the #1 innovator in pro play mid lane at the moment. I think he innovates the most, it seems like, and tests out a lot. Not afraid to test things out. Probably helps his team is like 50-1 this year and just doesn't lose games and is like pretty much guaranteed going top 4 worlds. Probably helps that he has that comfort in being able to test it out. So he's going to get ganked. Going to go for the flash. Nice juke. Q, E. Is he a psychopath? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Will he miss the cannon? Yes, he will. Chovy's human, just like you. Not me, I'm not human. But just like you. There's been so much talk this year in that is Gen G beatable. They've lost like 1 game or 2. They seriously, they lost at the Esport World Cup, I guess, but I don't think, it didn't seem like they were really locked in or gave a shit. Flash. I hate Garen Q, you can't flash. Once he gets it, it's going off. It will follow you. You can't flash from Garen Q or ult. I seriously am considering putting money on Gen G to win Worlds. For some reason, I have a weird feeling that there's going to be a massive upset and they're going to get knocked out. Does anyone else have this feeling? I just have a feeling it's going to happen. But they've been so consistent this year. It's hard to knock them and say that. But I just sometimes get a feeling. Deep inside me. So once again, getting the E maxed out, looking for the Stride Breaker rush. I think Berserker Greaves as well. He likes to get really early as we are going to get ganked. This time we're probably going to fall down. Yep, gets CC'd up, goes down. We'll speed back out of base. Has that feeling ever been right in the past? I've had that feeling been right a few times. I would say the feeling's been wrong more than it has been right. But FPX winning Worlds in 2019, I had that feeling that they were going to be really strong, and I bet on them, and I made a lot. And then last year, you know, Gen G, couple other teams, you know, I thought FAKER. I didn't think T1 could win, and I still paying that one off. Lone Shark still getting that interest payment. I'll get it off. I'll pay it off one day. It's fine. It's fine. Oh god, as long as I can double it up and win at Worlds this year. Anyways, game responsibly. I think this Galio is doing terrifically considering he's into the best laner in the world. Get it? No. Is that possible? Auto Q auto? Insane health regen on this champion also. I think it's one of the reasons he's so broken. I don't really know how his passive works, but I just know that he just heals to full. I don't know why. It's like he has a Warmogs. The Warmogening. Got a Nasus this game too, yuck. This Galio's scared now, man. Marnel full clear champions. How good? 69 CS at 7. I think he's averaging like 10.1 CS per minute on the champ, so you probably shouldn't expect anything else. He shoves the wave, goes to the roam, should be able to find the Renekton. Classic Chovy thumbs up emote. Flash, E. Alt. I don't think Galio's in a good position here, to be honest. Should get the... Oh. Here comes the Zachary. Zachary. Nice, bro. Solo kill for the Zac. Chovy gets one. This Zac is like, he's one of the highest ranking junglers in the world, and he's Zac one trick. Very talented player. As Nasus gives the farm. This, by the way, guys, this would never happen in my game. A Nasus looks at Chovy and says, take the whole wave, bro. This is just Chovy things, the amount of respect he gets on the Korean server. I don't get this kind of respect. And I'll be honest, I don't deserve it either. So I don't know what I'm saying. A man can dream, a man can dream. They're actually going to go for a little bit of a lane swap here. Goes into the top lane because Nasus is already mid. I don't think Chovy gives a crap who he goes up against, whether it be Renekton or the Galio. And I think at level 9, this is where you've maxed your E. You just look for the Q, E, as long as you have Stride Breaker, and then you just roll it in. He's actually going to sack the wave top lane. He's going to roam down and go for the dragon fight here. Bit of an interesting one. Yeah, it's a weird move by Chovy there, because he has TP. Surprised he sacks top lane wave. I mean, he's just going to one-shot waves now, but... TPing for the flank. Wanting to get very involved here. Oh, the E's don't hit? Oh my god, he's actually inting. Oh my lord. Take the wave. Yes, he got the Jin flash. Not going to be chovying as much this game. Renekton solo got that tower. He just sat there, ate every plate, got top. I think he really wants to contest this dragon or just start it up. No one going top. Why is Nasus not there? What the hell is happening? Another wave dropped by Chovy. No way. Get the wave. Beautiful. Craziest part is he'll probably still see us at 10 per minute this game. Q. E. We need the stride breaker stat. We had to drop the dragon too. Yeah, we need the stride breaker for the slow so we can just land the E's. Because we don't have, not like running phase rush or anything. As he has enough for the stride breaker here. Only 104 at 12, I know. It's not like him. Fake bases though. And now we're going to head back. Ashe doing very well. The only problem in the enemy team is Renekton, Lee, Sin. Stride breaker completed. Then what did we go? We went Stride breaker, Phantom Dancer. Then he went Mortal Reminder. Did he go Infinity Edge 4th last game? Then Rapid Fire Cannon. What a crazy build. Could be common standard Garen build for years, but I just... in my head, that just seems crazy, the stats you get. Okay, couple wards. Almost back to chovying. Big. Stride breaker. E. Alright, we're starting to get a little bit of progress here. Zac gets the Renekton. Should get the Lee Sin as well. Easy work. Well done. Nasus 50 CS down, but I don't think he really cares. Just push and roam champ, isn't it? You got no mana. There's no downfall. E one-shot waves. Can see why he's picking it. I'm just trying to think of the best counters now. Has to be a ranged champion. Maybe Tristana even? So he waits for the Jin. Stride breaker. Q. E. Finds his first victim. Oh. Chovy in the side lane is not what you want. And he's going to be collecting every wave down here. Galio going AP, not tank? Yeah. It's common they go to AP in Korea. It's a lot of AP Galios that do well. They have too much pride and ego to go tank. Wouldn't happen. They want to carry. He's getting so much time to himself here. Stride breaker. Q, E. Galio ult lands. Maybe gonna go down. Gonna go look for the re-engage. Braum over the top. He takes down the Galio. 12-7. They're starting to run the show here. Hate this champion. Auto E. Q. Oh, this is risky. Spin away, spin away, spin away, spin away. Run away, run away, run away. Stride breaker slow. Camille is the #1 Garen counter. Well then. I'm just wondering if people are going to start picking Garen mid lane or top lane. Like, what's the counter we're going to be starting to see? Because first we saw the 80 carries, then we saw the Nasus, then we saw the Garen. As we TP on top of the Jhin, 1v3, flash, ult, gets one. He has the Stride Breaker, he has the Phantom Dancer. Looking for another. Spinning on top of the Braum. Dancing on his grave. Stride Breaker again. He's got fully stacked Conqueror and he is going to be spinning. I have zero pleasure watching this. But I'm slightly pleasured. I see 7-1. And looking like he doesn't want to stop. Berserker Greaves, guys, pulled out. Wonder what that cloth armor is for. Because last game he went for the Mortal Reminder next. And then the IE Rapid Fire Cannon. That wave clear, bruh. Deadman's could work, true. Oh, true. Deadman's maybe, if you're really... I guess if the enemy team's super heavy AD. Enemy team has a Galio, though. I'd rather the damage build. It always begs the question when CHOVY plays something. Is CHOVY just that good? He could play any champion mid and make it work. And I actually think the answer, and this is not me any like hog riding, glazing, whatever. I think he probably is good enough to play whoever the hell he wants. Stride Breaker is... nothing they can do now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dodge. Kites. Might look for the re-engage. Big kick by Lee Sin. CHOVY in the middle of this with a Stride Breaker. Just spinning, 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 spinning. Absolutely massive. CHOVY takes them down. I think he's got like 10 kills here, guys. That could be it. Stride Breaker, Phantom Dancer. Block it! 4-5k gold lead, looking pretty bloody good. The MS is nice for split pushing. It does seem like he's really quick, I agree. He does go... he is going Deadman's. Good call, chat. Deadman's for the movement speed. Gonna be one fast guy. Seems like the health regen, the perma shoving with no mana, and the high base numbers, like it seems like he's just clocked on that it's too much to be able to deal with his standard pick. Enemy team FFs. Gentlemen, that's it for CHOVY, Garen mid. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on my next one. Good night.